Hello YouTubers, this is 777-9 for Everett coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model. And I mean highly anticipated and highly recommended is that. A lot of people have been waiting on this, including myself. Today I'll be reviewing Gemini Jets Air France Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner in a 1/200 scale model. Before I get in, I'd like to give a shout out to one of my subscribers, Scott Damon. You ought to check his channel out, though. He got some nice little model collection as well. Check his channel out when you get a chance. But I purchased this model from Choice Toys, based out of Overland Park, Kansas. His website is www.choicetoysinc.com. Before I get into the model details and all that stuff, allow me to share some information about the history of Air France, if you would, please. Air France was formed on October 7, 1933 from a merger of Air Orient, Air Union Compagnie Generale, Aéropostale Compagnie Internationale de Navigation Aérienne and Société Générale de Transport Aérien. Air France is the world's 20th oldest airline based on foundation date and is considered the national flag carrier airline for the country of France. The headquarters of Air France, along with its global hub and main base of operations, located on the grounds of Paris's Charles de Gaulle Airport, which is located in the Paris suburb of Tremblay in France, located approximately 16 miles northeast of the city center of Paris, France. Air France also has another hub that's located on the grounds of Orly Airport, which is located approximately 8.1 miles south of Paris, France, in the Paris suburb of Orly. Air France also has focus cities located at Nice Airport, located in Nice, France, Marseille Airport, located in Marion, France, Lille Airport, located in Colombier, Seine, France, Toulouse, Blagnac Airport, located in Blagnac, France, Bordeaux Merignac Airport, located in Merignac, France. And as of March 2017, or at the time of this video review posting, Air France flies to over 200 destinations in 93 countries across Europe, Africa, Asia, North America, and South America, and Oceania, with the operating fleet of 232 aircraft, which consists of 18 Airbus A318s, 40 Airbus A319s, 45 Airbus A320s, 5 Airbus A321-100s, 18 Airbus A321-200s, 15 Airbus A330-200s, 10 Airbus A340-300s, which those are scheduled to be phased out completely by the end of 2019, 10 Airbus A380-800s, 25 Boeing 777-200ERs, 43 of the Boeing 777-300ERs, 1 Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner, and 2 Boeing 777 F-freighters. And in addition to the 232 aircraft that Air France currently operates in their fleet, Air France also has unfulfilled orders for an additional 36 aircraft, which includes 21 Airbus A350-900 XWBs, in which those are scheduled to enter the Air France fleet sometime in 2017, and 15 Boeing 787-9 Dreamliners. And as of March 2017, or at the time of the video review posting, Air France currently operates as a certified 4-star airline carrier, according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine. Alright folks, this is the front of the box you see here, the custom box that Air France did on a couple of their previous models, like the 777-200ER and the 300ER as well. This is the Air France title right here, along with the logo. That's the computer generated picture of the aircraft type, and the model information there as well. Alright, this is the back of the boxes, which is really unique because, you know, they got all the information right here. There's the Air France title right here, the aircraft type, the model information, and then that's the information in English, and then that's the information there in French there, and then there's all the information right there about the aircraft. I'll get into that more personally later on. And then there's the Gemini Jets deal right there. Okay, you can pause to read that information if you like, okay? This is the top of the box you see here, the Air France title, the logo, the computer generated picture of the aircraft type, and then there's the registration number there as well. And this is the bottom of the box, the same information you saw at the top of the box. Okay? This is the left side of the box, as well as the right side of the box. Okay? And this is the nice little silver custom stand that came with this model. You know, they did this on their 777-300 ER bag almost 5 years back. And then you see the padding right here, folks. That means when you put your model on this stand, that will prevent the model from being damaged or scratched, what have you. Okay. Model's a little nice here. Okay. And these are the gear replacements, including the two little toothpicks here inside this bag right here. I will go into detail for the purpose of these later on in the model review. Stay tuned for that part, okay? Okay, with all that information out of the way about the history of Air France, all the details here on this box right here, the boxing right here, including the back side of the box as well, the details on the model stand, as well as the gear replacements. With no further ado, folks, here is the model. Alright, there it is, folks, the Gemini Jets Air France Boeing 787-9 stretcher Dreamliner in the 1/200 scale model. Allow me to share some information about the Air France 787-9 stretcher Dreamliner, how it was acquired in their fleet, okay? Air France became the latest carrier to add this prestigious state-of-the-art aircraft to their fleet, as Air France took delivery of its first of 16 Boeing 787-9s that Air France had placed orders for in 2013 at a delivery ceremony that was held at Boeing's Everett Delivery Center facility located in Everett, Washington on November 29, 2016. Not only did Air France took delivery of their first Boeing 787-9, this aircraft you're looking at is also the 500th Boeing 787 aircraft that was actually produced and built by Boeing, with the French carrier's first Boeing 787-9 commemorative aircraft bears the registration ship number F-HRBA. The Air France Boeing 787-9 then made its actual debut on January 7th and 8th, 2017, respectively, with 4 exceptional welcome flights around France, from the airline's hub in Paris to Corsica and the Mediterranean Sea, to the southwest of France and Gascony, to Brittany and over the Atlantic Ocean, and then the scenic flight tour of France. Then on January 9, 2017, Air France officially inaugurated its first commercial flight on this aircraft when Air France officially began utilizing the Boeing 787-9 on their Paris to Cairo, Egypt route, a route which is currently utilized with a Boeing 777 and an Airbus A330-200. Air France ordered a total of 16 Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliners to add to their fleet, and at the time of this video review posting, only one is currently operating in service, while the remaining 15 are on back order and are awaiting delivery, as this aircraft will eventually become the aircraft that will replace the airline's current Airbus A340-300, which are scheduled to be phased out completely by the end of 2019, as the Boeing 787-9 is destined to become one of the airline's official flagship aircraft for the Air France fleet in the foreseeable future. Now let's get down to the livery right here, though. This little livery right here, the Euro white livery you see here, folks. This is Air France's present livery, which is called the Euro White Scheme livery, which comprises of a white fuselage with the blue Air France title and design. The tail is white with a series of parallel red and blue lines across the tail at an angle that features a small European flag that's displayed on the top of the tail. I'll show you a better view of that later on in the review. This livery has been in use since the 1970s. However, on January 7, 2009, to coincide with Air France's new logo, a new livery was unveiled, and shortly thereafter, Air France unveiled their new livery on February 11, 2009, and the only difference between this livery and the previous livery is, number one, the livery on the tail was slightly changed. This livery now has 3 blue stripes on the tail versus the previous livery, which had 4 blue stripes on the tail, and number 2, the Air France title font was slightly changed as well. The title is slightly thinner, featuring a red stripe in front of the Air France title. Everything else about this Euro White Scheme livery remains pretty much intact. So, with that out the way, let's get down to the nitty-gritty and let me show you all the details on this nice little aircraft model. Shall we? Let's roll. Okay, let's start on the port/left side of the aircraft here. You see the gears right here, the nose gears with the struts there, very detailed there. The nose gear door featuring the partial registration number there, BA. You see the pitot tubes and the stag port right there. The nose cone, the cockpit windows, and the windshield wipers. I'll give you a better visual view of those later on in the review. And then this little decal right here you see here between the cockpit windows and the L1 door, as well as right here by the L1 door right here. Well, That is the SkyTeam logo. And Air France became a member of the SkyTeam Alliance along with Aeromexico, Delta, and Korean Air as one of the 4 founding members on June 22, 2000, which consists of 20 airline members from 5 inhabited continents. And then right below the SkyTeam logo, you see the Air France KLM decal right there. Air France merged with KLM Royal Dutch Airlines on May 5, 2004 and formed the Air France KLM Alliance, which is incorporated under French law, which its headquarters is located in Paris, France. However, despite the merger between the two carriers, KLM and Air France still continue to fly under their distinct brand name and identity. Okay? And then you go over here by the L1 door right here underneath the windows here, underneath the business class section right there, the Boeing 787-9 decal. Air France is one of 22 carriers that's now currently operating the Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner in their fleet, along with Air New Zealand, based out of Auckland, Etihad Airways, based out of Abu Dhabi, United Airlines, based out of Chicago, Air Canada, based out of Montreal, Virgin Atlantic, based out of London, the LATAM Airlines Group, based out of Santiago, Chile, ANA All Nippon Airways, based out of Tokyo, Japan, Vietnam Airlines, based out of Hanoi, Vietnam, Scoot, a subsidiary of Singapore Airlines, based out of Singapore, Air China, based out of Beijing, Japan Airlines, based out of Tokyo, Japan, American Airlines, based out of Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, Hainan Airlines, based out of Beijing, China, Xiamen Airlines, based out of Xiamen, China, Saudi Airlines, based out of Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, Aeromexico, based out of Mexico City, KLM Royal Dutch Airlines, based out of Amsterdam, British Airways, based out of London, Norwegian Air Shuttle, based out of Fornebu, Thomson Airways, based out of Luton, Bedfordshire, England, and Korean Air, based out of Seoul, South Korea, are the other operators of the Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner. Okay? Alright, we're back. We're still on the port side still. You see the Air France title right here, the Air France font right there, featuring the red stripe, which resembles their flag. And then there's a couple of escape hatch doors right there, above the L1 door there as well. Okay? Alright, now you look the detail here inside the wing right here. Those are the inboard landing lights right there on the edge of the wing there. Okay, very detailed. Wow, they ain't got small there. Used to be 3 of them there. They only got 1 in there. They may be in there. Okay, but that's what that is there, folks. Okay, we still on the port side still, where you see the these engines right here. These are the General Electric Gen X-1B-70B engines that Air France selected to use on this particular Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner aircraft. You see the nose, the engine cones right here, very detailed, along with the sawtooth right there. That produces noise reduction and also improves fuel efficiency as well. Okay, now I'm gonna turn this aircraft model around, let you see the front of the engines, and the turbofans blades do spin, folks. So here it is. Now you look at the front angle of these engines, featuring the engine strike right there. As I mentioned, the fan blades do spin. All right, perfect, no problem there. And you got a better view of the inboard landing lights right there, as well as the bogey gears right here on the port side of this aircraft as well. Okay, now you're looking at the engine on the starboard side, featuring the engine strike right there, and the fan blade spin over here as well. Perfect, excelente. And then there's the bogey gear right there on the starboard side there as well. Okay, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft. You got a better visual view of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the nose cone, the nose gears, featuring the gear lights right there. Okay, gear lights inside the nose gear doors, as well as the nose gear door there as well. So with that said, I'm gonna take it back to the port side because there's more information to share with you over there as well. All right, let's roll. Now this little logo here on this engine right here, that is called the Group Air France logo. And upon its formation in 1933, Air France adopted the seashore logo of its predecessor, Air Orient, which is known by another name as Epocampelli, as its insignia. However, after the 2000 livery change, this logo was reallocated and eventually repainted on their engines. You know, if you notice, every Air France aircraft now, they got this logo on here now as we speak. Okay, Okay, behind these big Gen X 1B engines right here, you got a better view of the bogey gears here on the port side, featuring the gear struts along with the bogey gear door right there as well. Okay. Now you're looking at the red navigation light right here on the edge of this these little rake wingtip right here. I'm gonna show you at a different angle of these rake wingtips. Okay. Now you got a better aerial view of these rake wingtips you see here, folks, featuring the red navigation light right there as well. Very detailed, folks. Okay, we at the back of the aircraft on the port side still. See the boat bin door right here, and then there's the registration ship number, F-HRBA. All right, registration ship number F-HRBA. This aircraft is the first of 16 Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner to enter the Air France fleet, as this aircraft was also the 500th Boeing 787 that was actually produced and built by Boeing. And the first test flight on this aircraft took place on November 8, 2016, and was delivered to Air France on November 29, 2016. Okay. Okay, we're at the back of the aircraft here. You see the Air France logo here displayed here on this tail. This logo resembles that of the country's national flag of France, where Air France operates from as the country's national flag carrier. Okay. And then you see the European flag inside the Air France logo right here. This flag also represents the ideals of unity, solidarity, and harmony among the peoples of Europe. Okay. Now, so and then you see the APU exhaust hole. I'm gonna let you see that at a different angle. So here it is, folks. Now you're looking at a better view of the APU exhaust hole, featuring the strobe light here on this port side right here. And then here's a hole there, folks. If you don't know what an APU exhaust means, it stands for auxiliary power unit. That's what this hole here is called, folks. Okay. And you're looking at the Air France Boeing 787-9 stretch linen from the rear view angle. Man, what a beauty. Woo. Now you're looking at the aircraft model from the starboard side, where you see the realistic nose gears right here, featuring the gear struts right there. There's the partial registration number on the nose gear door right there. The pedal tubes and the static port, the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit window, the SkyTeam logo, the Air France KLM logo, the Boeing 787-9 decal, the front cargo container door, as well as the Air France font title across the aircraft with the little red stripe there. And there's the inboard landing light right there on the edge of the wing. And now you're looking at the Gen X 1B engines here, very detailed with the Air France logo, the sawtooth details here on this aircraft model, the engine cone, as well as the bogey gears here on the side, the starboard side of the aircraft as well. Okay. Now you're looking at the rake wing tips here on the starboard side, featuring the green navigation light right there. Now I'm gonna show you these rake wing tips on the starboard side at a different angle, just like I did on the port side. So here it is. Now you got a better aerial view of these rake wing tips here, featuring the green navigation light right there as well. Okay. Now we're at the back of the aircraft on the starboard side, where you see the rear cargo container door. There's a little door switch right there, the registration ship number, the Air France logo here, as well as the European flag there. And then you come over here, and there's the strobe light here on the starboard side there as well. Okay. Okay, before I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft and the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft in detail, allow me to show you one feature, which is the rolling gears. And I say the gears do roll, which is very impressive there. You see there, and the gear, they even tilt as well. And then the nose cone even swivels, as you see there. Okay, but you get the idea there. Okay, so with no further ado, allow me to show you this aircraft model from the bird's eye view. Here we go. We're gonna start at the top of the aircraft right here, where you see the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit window, the pilot escape hatch door. See the SkyTeam logos on both sides. There's another escape hatch door right there above the L1 door. You see the Air France title on both sides of the aircraft. You see the anti-collision beacon light. For some strange reason, on these 787, they got them in pearl silver instead of red. That's all good though. high definition antenna there. That's the satellite communications antenna there. The ADF antennas in 3D. Another high definition antenna there. The tail. Let's see. Okay, no net lights. Okay, yeah, they in there somewhere though. They hard to detect, but anyway, if they are, these light up. Those are responsible for lighting up this tail here when it flies during nighttime. Okay. Now let's check out the wings, folks. No emergency wing walkway, but there's the flaps, slaps, ailerons, and spoilers, and all what have you. There's the Gen X 1B engine featuring the engine strike here. Fuel dump valve and the rake wing tip right there. Same over here, folks. There's the engine strike, flaps, slaps, ailerons, and spoilers, what have you here. Fuel dump valve and the rake wing tip on this side as well. Now looking at the belly view of this aircraft, where you see the nose cone. I don't know what that is right there. The closed nose gear door. The nose gear, open nose gear door featuring the nose gear right here. The Dan collision beacon light right here. Wow. The hole where the stand goes in at. The Gemini Jets title right there. Another antenna there. And then there's the APU housing doors in there somewhere. They ain't got it in there, but it's just there. Okay. And you check out the gears right here, which I'm very impressed with. The gears do tilt. Okay, somewhat. All right, it's still good though. Then there's the engine right there, very detailed there. There's the registration ship number featuring the fuel dump valve there and the rake wingtip. Then we come over here, folks. Tilt. Okay. All right, they didn't even tilt, but you know the model tilt because I showed that earlier. There's the engines there. Fuel dump valve and the rake wingtip over here as well, folks. Okay, since I showed you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft in full detail, now I'm going to put it on that nice little gray custom stand you see there that I showed you earlier. So with no further ado, here is the model on the stand, folks. Okay, fine, got this model on the stand with no hesitation whatsoever there. Smooth transition there. Now you're looking at the model from the port side. See everything in detail, the gears, what have you right there. Okay. Now you're looking at this model from the front angle with the model on the stand. See everything, how it's flexing a little bit there. Very impressive there. Woo. Now you're looking at this model on the starboard side. Man, this mug's beautiful. Woo. And finally, looking at this model from the tail cam angle. Okay. Whoa, this mug's a beauty. Whoa. Okay. Before I take this model off the stand completely, I got in this position for a reason, and the reason is the gear replacements. The gears, I'm going to take them off here. See, magnetic there, well, folks. Okay. Now I'm going to take the gears off here on the port side here. Oh shoot, little challenge there, folks. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Right there, as well as the gear here on the starboard side there, and it's magnetic as well. Okay, if you didn't know, they all magnetic, folks. All right, so I'm gonna put that there. So with that said, since I got the gears off the stand, I'm gonna let you see this model at a different angle without the gears. So here it is, folks. Okay, now I got the model, got it, all the gears off here. Now you're looking at it in flight mode. Now you got 1 or 2 options from this point on. If you want to display it without the gears like that, like you see there, that's fine. These gear replacements that I showed you earlier, that's the purpose of these gear replacements, is display your model to substitute the gears. Okay, or you can do like I do, just keep it in gear down position with the gears on there. Gears up, gear down, it don't matter, it's all good anyway. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and put these gears back on this model and take this model stand and go ahead and wrap up this model review. Okay, now the seating configuration, folks. The Air France Boeing 787-9 stretch Dreamliner seats 276 passengers in a 3-class cabin configured layout. Here's the breakdown, everybody. From rows 1 to 8, that'll be like from here to here. You have 30 lie flat business class seats, and rows 10 to 12, which will be from here to about right here. You have 21 premium economy class seats and rows 15 to 44, which will be from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You have 225 standard economy class seats, which bring total 276 seats. And in addition to Air France already utilizing their Boeing 787-9 on their Paris to Cairo route, Air France has already begun or will begin employing their Boeing 787-9s on route from Paris to destinations such as London Heathrow up until October 28, 2017, Montreal, Canada, which will begin on May 1st, 2017, Lynn, which will begin on May 29th and fly until October 28, 2017, Atlanta, Georgia, which will begin on October 2nd and will fly until October 28, 2017, Abidjan, which will begin on October 9, 2017, and Bamako via Abidjan, which will begin on October 9, 2017 as well. Well, folks, this concludes this model review. Please rate, subscribe, and let me know if you got this model or you plan on getting this model. I call this a commemorative model for the fact it was the 500 787 that Air France received, which is really a real accomplishment, a real deal there. So with that said, take care, God bless. Stay tuned, there's more videos coming.